I mean, as a quarterback, though, you've got to have a certain amount of confidence in your voice. How do you walk that line between allowing others to be the verbal leaders and you being the quarterback?
That's who you are. I've learned quickly that you can't be fake. These guys are in the locker room with you. They spend 365 days almost with you out of a year. These guys know who you are. You just got to be yourself. I thought that I was going to have to be some, big time, making sure everything's running the right way. But we're all elite athletes. We all know what we're supposed to do. We're all playing, at a high level for an elite program. So everyone knows their jobs. I don't have to go out there yelling and chirping it. As the season goes on, I'm understanding the personnel out there, and I understand the personalities of all my teammates, and I think I've done a pretty good job with evaluating how guys like to be led. And with that being said, this team is at a point where everyone knows everyone. We have an identity, and we don't look for extra leadership.
How bad do you guys want to be in that college football playoff? I mean, going to a great bowl game would be great, but you're right there. I mean, you're so close right now.
Yeah, we set a mission at the beginning of this. We know that everyone who was recruited here and decided to come here came to play for championships, and we see that the opportunity is there. But at the end of the day, it's not about it's more along the lines of what those 12 people sitting around the table decide. We're deciding trying to prove ourselves and prove that we're one of the better teams in the country. And in order to do that, we got to be able to beat today. And we know that there's some opportunities for us to play for those championships that we've dreamed for. But in order to put ourselves in that position, we're going to have to play some good ball going up until there. We have a really tough opponent this weekend, the best defense in the country, statistically wise. And we know that after that, we're going to play another really good opponent. So with that being said, we just got to focus on how we can get better today and prepare for the game that we have this Saturday.
I was curious over the course of the season if you had to kind of flip a switch or something like that mentally from being more of a caretaker filling in for Malik initially to this is my job, I'm the #1 guy here.
Yeah. Well, the way that it was set up is you could put in your first game and your first opportunity and you're down a touchdown and you got to try to go down and put together a drive to win a game. That was a switch in itself that you have to turn on and have complete confidence in yourself to go score the points that you need to score. So with that being said, I didn't necessarily have a specific time, just because every game that I came in Virginia and we're down and you got to go score a touchdown, and you come out and you start against a top 15 Georgia Tech team. So the switch was on from day one for me. So there's not necessarily a specific time in which I saw myself as a guy who was leaving to a guy who has to take over, because when you're playing the level of football that you play now, everyone has to be executing and in all facets of the game. So I was always on in that sense.
I think